The Steam Summer Sale is upon us, and you know what that means? Are you ready for a miracle? Are you ready for a miracle? So many discounts on so many games, you honestly just cannot resist buying some of these, even if it's a game you don't even give a shit about.
I can explain.
I bought Divinity Original Sin 2 like 2 years ago, and I don't even like isometric games. Do I regret buying it? Yes. Buying all of these games increases the dreaded thing known as the backlog. Everyone who has experienced any form of Steam sale has a game backlog. It can be any size, even if it's only like 2 games that you say you'll play eventually. That's still a backlog, buddy. There's nothing you can do to stop it from building up. You can tell yourself you're gonna play them eventually, but you won't. There's a multitude of reasons as to why you won't. Be it work, school, not having enough time in general, or just being a lazy cunt, like me. My backlog is absolutely huge, and it isn't just in my Steam library. I have a bunch of physical games that I still need to beat.
It's been a year, Daddy.
Shut the fuck up, Sackboy's A Big Adventure. It's depressing because me making my backlog bigger puts me off playing these games even more. I have some games that are considered bangers in my backlog right now that have been festering there for years without me giving them any form of attention. Like Final Fantasy VII. No, not the remake. Do you really think I'm willing to pay that much for that shit? I don't care if the game is good, I'm not paying that much. I've had a friend tell me so much about how good this game is, yet I still just cannot be bothered to play it. And it's always because I see my backlog and just kind of feel drained. More examples of games I have sitting in my backlog that are supposedly banging games are the Mass Effect Collection, Detroit Become Human, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, Yakuza 4, 5, and 6, oh, and I can't forget Lunch Lady, the best looking one out of them all. And that's a very small example of games I have in my backlog. I keep telling myself I'm gonna play these games, but I never bother doing so. I end up just playing some shit that I already know, like Dark Souls, a game I've played about 1,000 times, but I still keep replaying. I know this is the exact same for everyone else with a backlog, so listen here, fellas. This may be a big shock to hear, but you need to hear it. Stop buying games and play your backlog. I know these sales are extremely tempting, I get that, but fuck me. You have Wild Animal Racing just sitting there in your backlog collecting dust, when you should have at least 50 hours in it already, like I have. We are all missing out on games that could possibly become some of our favorite games of all time. So if you find yourself with a bit of free time, push yourself and press that play button on a game you haven't played yet. Who knows? That game could become one of your favorite games of all time.